Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the makeup I currently have in my collection. I have been trying to use up as much as I can before I buy anything new, and I really want to see where I'm at right now because my project pan ends at the end of like December, early January. So I kind of want to see where I am, halfway through the year. I also want to compare my numbers from right now to the beginning of the year. I will put the number that I had at the beginning of the year and then the number that I have now on the screen so that we can see. So this is all of my makeup. It is all in this little basket right here. So let's go category by category and just see the items that I currently have in my makeup collection. Our first category is going to be lip products, and I currently have 12 lip items in here. I do count these singles as one just because there is actually like a fair bit of product in them, and I've actually used this twice so far and it doesn't even look like I have, so I do count these as one. So this one right here is my 3 Ships Buttercream Hydrating Lip Mask, which I use every single night. It is in my night drawer. And then this one here is honestly just a lip balm that I picked up one day on sale because I needed lip balm. So I've just been using this in my purse, so this is fine. I'm working on finishing my ColourPop Just a Tint, my absolute favorite Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. So I would like to have these 3 samples and my Just a Tint done by the end of the year. And I know it's going to be pushing it, but maybe also this La Senza gloss. I really like to use it and it looks really nice on the lips, but it is a little bit older, so it would be nice to use maybe these products up and then I would just be left with this. I honestly can see myself finishing a good amount of these by the end of the year. And I could also see myself maybe bringing in like 1 or 2 more lip products as I finish some up, but I feel like I'm in a good spot right now. Next category, or I should say the next item, is actually going to be primer. I only have 1 primer, and I'm going to be honest with you, I only want to purchase 1 primer at a time. If I get a sample primer, if I get an extra primer in like a gift bundle or a free primer, I will take it, but I personally won't purchase more than 1 primer at a time. So I'm good with just 1 primer. And I feel like this primer is okay. It doesn't compare to my Smashbox Photo Finish primer, but I feel like this one is okay. So I am happy to work on this, and then when I finish it up, I will just get myself 1 other primer. I have 1 foundation. This is the Merit Complexion Stick, and when I originally got this in PR from Merit, it didn't match me so much, but now that it's summer, it matches me a little bit better. So I'm not going to purchase any more foundations until I use this either up or use this more, only because I don't feel like I need more. I feel like this is fine. I can use it up. I can mix it with my other concealers. So I currently have 1 foundation, and I feel like I only need 1 or 2. I don't need to have a ton. I feel like 1 or 2 is fine. So at the moment, I'm okay with just using this, and I don't think I will purchase any until the fall. I just want to use what I have until the fall, so I don't think you'll be seeing any more foundations until probably September or October. Concealer and we just always work together. It doesn't matter how many concealers I have because I tend to always finish them no matter what. I am happy with 3. As long as it's under 5, I'm okay. So this Candid one from Revlon, this was the lightest shade that my drugstore had, and I picked it up, and I picked it up in the winter, so it was a little bit dark for me, where now I can kind of make it work and kind of lighten it up. So that's why I'm also not purchasing any foundation, because I can also use this as a foundation, skin tint, type of product. So this one I am trying to get out of my collection by the fall, but it's perfectly fine in here. These 2 concealers I absolutely love. I got this one on sale for $5, and I will get it again if it goes on sale. I feel like this one for me is better in like the spring and summer, maybe the fall, but I think in the winter it'll be a little bit too drying. But this I would get it again if it's on sale. I really like having this in my collection, and it is so nice under the eyes. And I have absolutely fallen in love with this Rare Beauty concealer. So I'm set. Like, I don't feel like I need any more concealers, and I think this is good. So I don't need any more. I'm not looking to buy any more, and I am hoping that by the end of the year, I'm kind of just left with my Rare Beauty concealer. Setting powders, I have two. I am trying to finish the matte setting powder from e.l.f. It is currently in my project pan. Here's like a little sneak peek. We are doing fairly well because it is under the line right now. So this one I am trying to finish up by the end of the year, just because this one is older. I would like to eventually try this one, like I've never even opened it. And what my goal is to have the Peach Perfect and then a like pressed powder. So I don't want to have two loose powders. I want one loose, one pressed, and I feel like that would be good for me. But again, if I get one like sent to me, or if I get one as a sample or something, that's fine. I honestly don't feel like I need a ton of powder, so this is fine for me. I love this powder. It's about $6, but I'm telling you, if you want a good mattifying powder on a budget, this one's really, really nice. Does it last a very, very long time? No, you probably will want to touch up throughout the day. But I'm telling you, for the price, this lasts a very long time. It is so nice on the skin. I absolutely love it. This one and the KVD powder are my absolute favorite. So I'm interested in trying the Too Faced one, but honestly, I would probably repurchase this after I finish the Peach Perfect, or I would purchase the KVD one, you know, kind of wherever. It all kind of depends if I'm at the drugstore or if I'm shopping on Sephora. But anyway, this category is 2. I feel like it's fine. I would just really like to have it down by 1 for the end of the year. Let's talk about eyebrow products. This Merit one, I'm not the biggest fan of. I'll just be honest with you. In order to make it work for me, I had to take the stopper route, just because I wasn't getting the type of brow that I wanted to. And I honestly don't think I would repurchase this. I am only going to be keeping this in here for July and August. I don't have like too much left because the majority of the product just honestly sticks to this brush. There's really not like that much left in here anyway. This will be out. I'll be happy to see this go. And then I'll be down to 2, which I'll have this brow pencil, which I actually really, really like this. It's the Brow Wiz from Anastasia, and I actually really like it. I'm surprised at how much I like it because I had one before from NYX, and every single time I would use it, it would like break. So anyway, I've been enjoying this. And then my clear brow gel, I absolutely love this. This is the Anastasia clear brow gel. Got it in a FabFitFun box. Absolutely love it. But I am only going to have it in here until the end of the year, just because it is getting a little bit older and it is getting a little bit dry. So once I roll this one out of my project pan, I will work on this for September, October, November, and then December, and then I will have 2 gone. And I will just probably have this pencil. And then when it comes to gels, I'll probably just get the e.l.f. one, a ColourPop one, or the mini of this. I don't feel like I need too many brow products. I would consider getting this again for sure, but yeah, I only need like 2 brow products. I just need a gel and a pencil, and that's it. This is a category that I am so happy about, which is eyeliner. I like having 1 black, but I would like to have maybe 1 or 2 that are colorful. I honestly feel like I only need 1 black liner at a time, because what do I need more for? You know what I mean? And this one is actually so nice. This one is the Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner by, I think it's L'Oreal. Yeah, and it is just, I absolutely love it. It gives such nice lines. It lasts so nicely throughout the day. I would highly, highly recommend this one for sure. I also like how it goes in a little bit here. So my goal with this is to use it until the end of the year, or I will just declutter it when it gets dry. So I'm not going to bring in any new black liners unless, like I said, they're in a bundle, they're gifted to me. But I'm not purchasing any black liners. Maybe I'll purchase like a purple or a brown, but other than that, I think you're probably going to see this category stick to like 1 to 3. You're not going to see very many. Next category is mascara. Pretty lonely category. I only like to have 1 or 2 mascaras at a time, and I really want either the orange CoverGirl one, which is like the Lash Blast, I believe, or I want to try the Merit mascara again. I don't know how much longer I have with this mascara. It seems like I still have some, but I don't have like a ton left in here. So I have a feeling that I'll probably be rolling this out around the fall time. I'm trying to just get as much use out of this as I can. It's a good mascara. It's the Urban Decay Profusion one. Is this something I would go out of my way for and get? No, but if it was in a bundle, a kit, you know, something like that, I would consider it, but it's not one that I'm like, I need to get. The ones that I feel like I need to get is the CoverGirl one or one from Merit to try that out again. So I have a feeling this will be rolled out probably in about a month or two. Let's talk about bronzer. I have my absolutely stunning Jouer bronzers, and then I also have my Tarte Cheeky Playmate bronzer. And I love all three of these. I don't need any more. I'm not buying any more. I love these. I love all three of these. They're all different. Like this one's a little bit darker. These are just absolutely perfect. I don't need any more. And I'm happy with these three. I don't feel overwhelmed. And I also feel like, if I really wanted to, I'd be able to like work on all three and hit pan. Honestly, absolutely love it. If you're looking for like a good bronzer duo, I would check this out. And then I'm gonna keep this here. I honestly just love this. This was $26 and I did get it on the VIB sale, so I believe it was a little bit less. And I do really, really like this. It's from Tarte. The packaging is cheap. It already did kind of break on me, like, I don't know if you can see it, but like right here. So next up, we're gonna talk about blush. And I love this blush so much. I do miss the Tarte Amazonian Clay Party Blush. That one I could totally see myself getting again. So this one is a little bit powdery, but it still works and I do really, really like it. This one from Merit is good. I honestly could see myself putting this in a project pan just to finish it. It's nice, it's good, but I don't know, it's not my favorite. I just don't feel like it's pigmented enough for myself personally. And I'm actually kind of curious, like once you get over this dome, like how much blush do you really get in here? So I don't know, maybe you'll see that in a project pan soon. I have my absolute favorite NARS Orgasm blush right here, which is like everything. Like I just love it. And then I also have my two from e.l.f. At the moment, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blushes. I don't feel like that's too many because I actually love all the blushes that I have. So I'm set. I don't need any more. So I am very happy with how many blushes that I have. And honestly, I feel like if I were to like put my mind to finishing one, I could. If I were to like put this in a project pan to finish, or one of these, or even this, I could. So I feel like I am pretty set. All right, next up is highlighter. Here's the thing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 highlights, and I'll be honest with you, I only feel like I need these 2. I don't need these. That is why after this video, I'm gonna try and depot these so that I can put the 2 blushes in one, the 2 highlights in one. I don't feel like I need this many highlights because the tone of highlight that I reach for is this and this. Like that's really the only tone that I reach for. I have finished my illuminating drops this year. These 2, whenever I use them, I just feel like they're too deep for my skin tone. So I currently have 4. If I could declutter them, I would only have 2. And I feel like that would be perfectly fine for me. As I was editing, I forgot to mention this right here. I have my setting spray. I only have one. This is the NYX Dewy Finish. And oh my goodness, this does give you a very, very dewy finish. I love my Urban Decay. I could honestly see myself having Urban Decay, All Nighter, and then maybe another one. But I could only see myself having like 1 or 2. Setting spray is something that I use like every time I do my makeup, so I am good with this one for now, but I will be getting the Urban Decay All Nighter very, very soon. I have 7 eyeshadow palettes, and honestly, I feel like this is a good mix, but I do want to purchase another one. I don't plan on purchasing it soon. I'm trying not to buy a new palette until I hit pan on the shade right here in Bare Minimum from the ColourPop It's My Pleasure. So I have 7 eyeshadow palettes. I have my Jaclyn Hill palette, which is kind of just a classic, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been working on this shade right here in my Project Pan, and these shades in here, they're just so similar, and it kind of annoys me every time that I open it, but I am still going to continue to work on it. Then I have another really loved palette, which is my Earth and Ocean. Every single time that I use this palette, I absolutely love it. I actually get quite a good amount of use out of this palette, and if you were thinking about getting like into greens, blues, browns, if you were thinking about this palette, just get it. Honestly, like, it is so good. I would definitely get myself another palette like this from e.l.f. because of how much I actually really like it, enjoy it, and I use it. The next one is from Tati, which I really hope she comes out with another palette. Like a purple palette would really be cool. Here is my palette, and I use this. Do I use it as much as I want to? No, and I wish I would use it more. But when you look at it, it actually does look used, which I'm happy about. Every time I look at it, I am so drawn to these oranges, and I love it. So anyway, this one definitely staying in my collection. I really hope that she will come out with like another palette, maybe purples, but those are, I love them. But these are honestly my 2 top palettes. If I had to rank my palettes, that would be so hard. I feel like that would be a fun video, like rank them, but at the same time it would be hard because this palette from Urban Decay, oh my goodness. I know this palette is not for everyone, but it's for me because I don't have all of these shades, and I feel like when I want to complete a natural look, a shimmery look, a smoky look, it's all here, and I love it. I actually recently worked on this shade here for a Project Pan. It was for 5 uses, which made me reach into this palette more. I did get this palette in February, and I just really enjoyed using it, and like, there's not much more to say. I absolutely love it. So anyway, this one for me has to be literally #1 because I just enjoy it so much. Then I have my Hot Buttered Rum by Too Faced. I'm going to be completely honest with you. After working on this shade right here, I just got so tired of this palette because these shades take forever to hit pan on. Oh my god. So anyway, I have not been in this palette. I haven't been working on this palette. But I've got to say my creativity and my excitement for this palette has really gone downhill. But maybe in the fall or winter it'll come back. You know, maybe once I'm done working on my It's My Pleasure, if I ever roll this in, but I'm not ready to let go of it yet. Then I have my It's My Pleasure palette from ColourPop, which the most used shade from here is my Project Pan one, which is Bare Minimum, which I'm hoping to hit pan on by the fall so I can bring in another shade, and then that would be 2 shades that I would have pan on, and maybe hopefully a third. But anyway, regardless, this does have like a pretty good dip going. It is my most used shade. I do really like this one, but I do want to get a palette with like more solid purples rather than shimmery, but I do still like this and I do still enjoy it. And then my last one is actually my Going Coconuts palette, which I've got to be honest, it's not like the most exciting palette. And do I reach for this very often? No, as you can probably tell, but there are times where when I do reach for it, I absolutely love my look. Every time I look at it, I go, why don't I use this more? So I think this would be like a nice one to incorporate in a Project Pan. But anyway, these are my 7 palettes. So that is going to end my makeup inventory. I have been able to use up so many items with my Project Pan, and I'm currently at 40 makeup items. I would really want to try to get down to 35. I feel like that's pushing it, but fingers crossed by the end of the year we can get down to 35 and have more of like a curated makeup collection. And yeah, so let me know in the comments down below roughly how many items that you guys think, if you have any of the same items as me. and I will see you all in the next one very, very soon. Bye.